John Davys Beresford, a short story collection, an introduction. John Davys Beresford was born on 17th of March 1873. His life was blighted by infantile paralysis, which left him partially disabled. After an education at Oundle school, he trained to be an architect. However, he quickly decided that his life was to be centred on a literary career. His first offerings were in drama and as a journalist. As well as being a book reviewer for the Manchester Guardian, he contributed to New Statesman, the Spectator, Westminster Gazette and the Theosophist magazine, the Aryan Path. His spiritual journey in early adulthood had claimed him as an agnostic in defiance of his clergyman father. This view he later abandoned in preference to describing himself as a Theosophist and a pacifist. As well as many novels, many themed with spiritual and philosophical elements, Beresford was also a gifted short story writer, particularly across the science fiction, horror and ghost genres. All of these elements helped him to obtain a prominent place in Edwardian literary London. John Davys Beresford died on the 2nd of February 1947. He was 73.
The Introvert by John Davys Beresford. Nothing is more dispiriting than the practice of classifying humanity according to types. Your professional psychologist does it for his own purposes. This is his way of collating material for the large generalization he is always chasing. His ideal is a complete record. He would like to present us as so many samples on a labelled card, the differences between the samples on any one card being ascribed to an initial carelessness in manufacture. His method is the apotheosis of that of the gay Italian fortune-teller one used to see about the streets with her little cage of lovebirds that sized you up and picked you out a suitable future. Presently, we hope, the psychologist will be able to do that for us with a greater discrimination. He will take a few measurements, test our reaction times, consult an index, and hand us out an infallible analysis of our type. After that, we shall know precisely what we are fitted for, and whether our ultimate destination is the woolsack or the workhouse. But your psychologist has his uses, and it is the amateur in this sort, particularly the novel-writing amateur, who arouses our protest. He, I use the pronoun asexually, does not spend himself in prophecy, but he deals us out into packs with an air of knowing just where we belong. And his novels prove how right he was, because you can prove anything in a novel. His readers like this method. It is easy to understand, and it provides them with an articulate description of the inevitable Jones. I cling to that as some justification for the habit, as an excuse for my own exhibition of the weakness, however dispiriting. It is so convenient to have a shorthand reference for Jones and other of our acquaintances. The proper understanding of any one of them might engage the leisure of a lifetime. And if, for general purposes, we can tuck our friends into some neat category, we serve the purposes of lucidity. Lastly, to conclude this apology, I would plead that a new scheme of classification, such as that provided by psychoanalysis, is altogether too fascinating to be resisted. There is, for example, my friend David Wince, the typical introvert, and an almost perfect foil for my friend the extrovert, previously described.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?